Hello everyone, this is Shravanti. Welcome back to our channel. In the today's session, I am going to discuss about structure of atom. Before going to the topic, small request. If you like my video, please like and share with your friends and do subscribe. It's very helpful for my journey. Please support my channel. I will update more videos for you. Basically, I am concentrating on the basics. If you demand any topic, I am ready to do that. Let's start the topic. Structure of atom. Before going to this topic, you have to think that this atom is only imaginary. We cannot see the atom with our naked eye. It's highly impossible. Just you have to imagine how in dreams we can imagine, like that we have to imagine the atom. Then it will become very easy. If you think that what is this atom, what are the electrons and protons, if you think like that, it become very difficult. Just we have to imagine. Just you close your eyes when I am explaining this about electrons and all. Just you have to close your eyes. You have to think that the electrons are revolving like that. You have to imagine. Okay. See here. In the atom, in the center of the atom, the nucleus is present. In the nucleus, the protons and neutrons are present. Because of these protons and neutrons, the atom will get the mass. The proton is carrying the positive charge and the neutrons, there is no charge. This is about the nucleus of the atom. What about the electrons? Where the electrons will revolve? The electrons are revolved around the nucleus. Around the nucleus. How they will revolve? What is these circles? We'll discuss now. Before going to these, we have to know three words. That's very important words. Shells, subshells and orbitals. Most of the students, they confuse that the subshells and orbitals both are same, but the subshells and orbitals are not same. The two are different. Now we'll discuss. We'll take some general example, then you will get some idea. See here, I am taking here one school. I am taking any school you take. I am considering this school is one atom. Just you have to imagine, in school so many sections are there, right? First class, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, eight, like this. In the sections, each and every class, benches are there. This is the classes. Class, first class. In this classroom, benches are there. Benches are there, right? In the benches, some space is there. In benches, some space is there, right? Space is there. In that space, the students are sitting. Here, space. In benches, space is there. In that particular space, students are sitting, right? Now, I am going to meet the first class student. Where I have to go? Where I will meet where maximum possibility to meet the student? Sometimes the students, they will come out and they will roaming on the corridors in the break time. They will play in the playground, right? That is the second option, right? But most of the time the students are sitting in the classroom. The students are sitting in the classroom, right? Now you relate this topic to this daily routine life example to the topic. See here, this school is atom. Classrooms are shells. So many shells are there. They given names for this: K shell, L shell, M shell, like that. K shell is first shell, second shell. There is no particular reason for the KLMN. According to the English dictionary, half of the dictionary will start with KLMN. Two separate dictionaries are there. I don't have idea about that. Just I had somewhere like that they took these KLMN. See here, these shells are classes. In the classroom, benches are there. That benches are subshells. Subshells. What are the subshells? S, P, D, F. These subshells are present in the classroom. What is the classroom? Shell is the classroom. In the shells, subshells are there. Benches are there. In the benches, space is there. In the benches, if you think SPDF is the benches, in the benches space is there. In that students are sitting. Here in the atom electrons are sitting. But here the students most of the time they will sit at the classroom, and sometimes they will roam here and there. Maximum probability, maximum time will get the students in the classroom. Here also the electrons will revolve around the nucleus like this. They will revolving around the nucleus, where we will get the maximum number of dotted lines. That is considered as a orbital. That is considered as a orbital, where there is the maximum probability to find the electrons is called orbital. In simple terms, where we will get the more number of dotted lines. So we have to think that the electron is present in that particular place. Like how the students are sitting in the classroom, sometimes they will roam here and there, right? Same thing you have to apply for the electrons. Then it will become very easy. Now you got idea? See, that is called orbital. Orbital means space. In subshells, orbitals are there. In the S bench, you have to think these are benches. The S bench is very small. In that only 2 electrons, 2 students will sit. In the P bench, the space is more. In the 3 subshells are there. In the P bench, 3 orbitals are there. In the P subshells, 3 orbitals are there. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The space is more. Space is more. The space is considered as a orbital. Okay. If you take d orbital, d subshell, in the subshell this space is called orbital. Here more space is there. So here maximum probability is 10 electron. Each box can carry 2 electrons. What about F? It is having 7 boxes. 7 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 boxes. So it can carry 14 electrons. 14 electrons. The given SPDF names according to the spectral lines. S means it's very sharp. S means sharp. When they will do the spectroscopical examination, they will get the sharp lines, so that they given the names for the S orbitals. Yes. What about P? P means principal. It is very high lines. It is very high lines. That's why they given the name for that P. D means diffuse. D means diffuse. Diffuse means that lines means nothing but the electrons. When they will moving from the higher energy level to lower energy level, they will form some lines. So based on that, they will give the names for this. S means sharp. P means principal, very high lines. D means diffuse, means that lines will spread out the over a large space. They spread the d orbitals. In the electrons in the d orbitals, they spread in the long space. They occupied the more space. So they given the name diffuse. They took the letter from the first of the each and every name. F means fundamental. Fundamental means it's a very important. It is the base of the remaining all. We have to consider remaining three. If you compare with these three, this is the fundamental. Okay. So now you tell the names. S means sharp, P means principal, D means diffuse, F means fundamental. This is about atom. Once again we'll revise this. Inside the atom, nucleus is there. Center of the atom is nucleus. Protons and neutrons are there. Around the nucleus, the electrons are revolving like this. You have to imagine where there is the probability, where is the maximum probability is there, that is called, that space is called orbital. Orbital. Where is the orbitals are present? Orbitals are present in the subshells. Where is the subshells are present? Subshells are present in the shells. Okay. This is about atom. If you like my video, please like and share with your friends and do subscribe. Thank you.